Hello, and welcome back to part 2 of question 5. Now that we've created the 3 tables, we still have some work to do here, but I will come back to it later on. The first thing I will do is I'll go and create the relationships. So I will click on the small x, I will say yes, then I will go to Database Tools, Relationships. I would add all 3 tables like so. Okay, and as I always tell you in class, space them out a little bit. But in this particular instance, I'm going to put bookings in the middle. I'm going to put customer details on one side, table bookings on one side, and instructor on the other side. One instructor can have many bookings. That goes from instructor ID in the instructor details table to instructor ID in the bookings table. This is why in part 1 I did not leave my primary keys as just as ID. So it helps me distinguish which one is which. Okay, I will enforce referential integrity. Okay, and I will click on create. You can see it gives me a one-to-many relationship. In the exam, you may be asked to give evidence of this, so you need to take a print screen of this. The fastest way to do it is by pressing Alt and print screen on your keyboard. Okay, and that will literally, let me just show you. That will just give you this screenshot here. When you paste, try that again. That will work. There you go. Okay, and it will just, you don't need to go and snip anything using the snipping tool. You can just take that screenshot there. However, if you wish to show the whole screen, including the relationship at the background, then you know the methods of doing that. So now I will make a relationship between the customer table and the bookings table. Again, one customer can have many bookings, so it's customer ID to customer ID. Enforce referential integrity, and we'll click on create. Again, you can see that my relationship has now been created. I click on the small x and I say yes. Let's have a look at the question. So I have imported the 2 tables. I have created appropriate table, which is the bookings table, field names, data types, relationships. Okay, I've done all of this right now. To make a ski booking lesson, to make a ski lesson booking, IST want a user to be able to select the following from a list for the booking: customer, instructor, date and time. IST want to be able to select the time from the following lists, i.e. 9 o'clock all the way up to 5:30. IST would like a ski lesson booking form to create and view bookings. Now we're going to do this in parts and you'll see what I do next. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to design view of my bookings table. I want to be able to see, because currently if I open my bookings table, I don't see anything here and I don't see anything here, but I want all the details visible here. So what I will do is I will go into design view, I will go into customer ID, I will go to lookup at the bottom, I will change the text box into a combo box. Okay, and my raw source is from customer details, because this is the customer details field I'm doing, customer ID field I'm doing. Then it says column count. Column count is how many columns do I have in my table. I know I have 5 row columns, so I put 5 there. Okay, column widths. Now this is important. I am going to put 2.5, comma 2.5, comma and 0. Let me show you what the difference is. I'm going to say yes. That's 3 column widths I've entered. So if I go into the table now and I drop this down, you can see that at the moment I can see 3 fields. 1, 2, and I can't see the third one. That's because the third one was 0, I think. Let me just check. Customer ID, lookup. Okay, the third one was 0, as you can see there. Okay, however, if it was 2.5 again, comma 2.5, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, comma 2.5. I press enter. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns there. Okay, the list width has got to be 12.7. Okay, and limit to list, yes. This particular question, click on yes, small x, save it. Now when I go into the table, you will see, look, that you can see all the data has been listed in a nice, neat manner, okay, just as I wanted to. If I wanted to remove one of these, okay, or not include it, depending on the column, i.e. this is column 1, then this is column 2, and this is column 3, column 4, column 5. If, for example, I didn't want this column here, okay, if I didn't want the 4th column with the numbers in, when it comes to the column width, I would have just entered a 0. Now I need to do the same for the instructor table. So I'm going to go back to design view. I'm going to go to instructor ID, lookup, change it to a text box, combo box. Okay, the row source is going to be the instructor details. The column count is 5 again, because I've got 5 headings. Column width, again 2.5. I should have copied and pasted earlier to make my life easier, but it's okay. 2.5, comma, 2.5, comma, 2.5, comma, 2.5. Okay, and then the list width is 12.7, and limit to list is going to be yes. Again, I'm going to close this. I'm going to save it. Okay, now when the person goes into that, you can see, look, you can see the prices. You can also see the clients there as well. Back to the design view. The question says that I want these times. I want from 9 o'clock up to 5:30. So in the booking time field, okay, I'm going to change the lookup to a combo box. Okay, and the row source this time is going to be not the row source, the row source type is going to be value list. Now for value list, I need to put in the row source what it is that I want to put in. So the first time is 09:00, comma, then it's 10:30, 12 o'clock, so I'm going to put semicolon, 10:30, semicolon, 12:00, semicolon, 14:30, semicolon, and I can't remember the next one, 1600, oh, I forgot to put the semicolon, 1600, semicolon, 1730. Okay, and I press that, and I click on the small x, say yes. Now if I open the table now, when I go to booking times, you can see that I now have a list there. I made a mistake here, I forgot to put the colon in. So all I need to do is go back there, go to booking time, look up, and where 1730 is, I put a colon there. Okay, I click on the small x, I say yes, and that's done. That is the end of this video. I will continue the next part in part 3.